it just a fancy Arby's?
Happy Southern holidays, everyone!
Princess the Bear here, we're back at Disney Springs. It's time to go home.
Homecoming?
Homecoming.
Chef
We're
Arts.
craving some nice home cooking at Homecomin. As your #1 choice in foodie infotainment, we have to go try their new limited time stuff for you. Remember, she's vegan, I'm not. Let's go get some food.
Be sure to always go home.
You heard the girl.
This is the Florida Crush. I get this every time we come here. We come to the outdoor bar and we get this to go. We take this as our movie drink. This is our go-to homecoming drink. And I got this for Flavors of Florida like 2021. And I think it's been like my go-to drink for homecoming ever since. It's basically just Tito's vodka with fresh pressed juice. And I'm here for it. I give it a 4 out of 5 oranges. It's a little taste of Florida.
I know there are lots of people, even amongst our friends and social media mutuals, who love Homecoming. If you're going to come to Homecoming, that's an if, because I think there are better drinks coming here to go. Homecoming's fine, but to go drinks, I think there's a lot better at Disney Springs. You're going to get one here. I suggest Florida Crush, because it's not pre-made. A lot of the Moonshine drinks are. It's a varying quality. This one, I think it's worth trying for most people. It's basically a fancy screwdriver, but we're not going to go there. 3.5 out of 5 plus. Since Florida temperatures decided they finally wanted to act right, when I say act right, it's a nice freezing Florida 69 degrees. Perfect time for a Floridian in a hoodie to order soup. Chicken and dumpling soup. Nice. I was expecting a much smaller portion of this as in a soup and salad section, but in typical homecoming fashion, absolutely massive. Huge chunks of chicken, got carrots, chives, you got some massive sized dumplings in here. You won't find this many dumplings in a handbag. I have no idea what that means, but we're going with it. And it's extremely hot. I'm gonna burn my tongue just for you guys. Broth is amazing, dumplings are amazing. I was worried about the chicken, because the chicken looks whiter than some of the relatives I didn't ask for, but it's all tasty. These are the well-seasoned relatives. It's good soup. Well-seasoned, lots of flavor. Honestly, you'd order this as a main, and probably like, be alright. Main and a side. I'll give it 3.75 out of 5. Well, it's not my grandmother's chicken noodle soup, or chicken and dumplings, but it's still really good.
And I got some frites. These frites, you have to be okay with the shared fryer in order to get these. And they only brought me mustard. So I think I'm going to eat, mustard. I love mustard. They didn't bring me mustard. I wish they brought me mustard. They brought me catsup. Sweet tomatoes. I miss sweet tomatoes, honestly. Put a tomato emoji in the comments if you miss sweet tomatoes as much as I do, because I really miss going to Sweet Tomatoes after a park day. That was the best. So this is the only Sweet Tomatoes we have now, because our beloved Sweet Tomatoes soup plantation is no more. The fries are good, but they need extras. I would give them a 3 out of 5 fries. They're just average.
A little cute basket of frites. Steak frites, they cheap. They automatically pass the fry test. Nice color. Look, hand cut, not pre-cut. It's a good thing. I'm gonna dip in the blood of sweet tomatoes. A lot of sweet tomatoes is on your hands, people. I need another salad buffet restaurant. There's got to be one out there somewhere. Nice and crisp, soft inside, warm. I won't throw any shade toward ketchup. The fries are good fry. It's above average. It's like 3 out of 5 plus.
Here we are with veggies in a veggie tray. We have carrots, we have squash, we have peppers, we have potatoes. I'm gonna grab a potato and a squash. I'm gonna have them together. It's a little rosemary heavy. Not particularly my jam, and not very Thanksgiving. I would say it's like a 2 out of 5 veggies. It's not the veggies I'm looking for. This is not a vegan cool place, which we already knew that, but like less cool than it was before.
Actual cast iron skillet, unlike Disney. You get no extra points for that. It's just nice to see. It means they were actually roasted in this, which, you know, goes a long way sometimes if your veggies are good. They're herby. It's technically a side for like a pick 3, so this is like a Southern Arby's. I don't think you can consider normal Arby's Southern. I'm being mean. Let's try these veggies. Nice and soft. Good offensive. They're seasoned. Honestly, I can do them be a little more crisp, but that's a minor, if anything, complaint. I would give this 3 out of 5 plus.
Now, our server told us these were Incogmeato nuggies. There's been some back and forth about the Gardein. Last time we came here, they were definitely Gardein. We don't have mustard, only ketchup, so I'm just gonna eat dry Chik'n. You definitely need some mustard or something. It's too dry. Not my jam. I'm gonna give it 1.5 out of 5. Nuggies. It's but now I have mustard. So let's see. Is it still 1.5 out of 5 nuggies? It's like a 2.5 out of 5 nuggies. Still not my favorite. I would recommend coming to Chef Hart's Homecomin for vegan for food. But for drinks, sure, why not?
I say about food what I say about all food. Is that if your food needs a sauce to survive, if it needs a sauce to be good, it probably wasn't good to begin with. The sauce is just covering your inaccuracies, like dudes in platform shoes, or a corporation during a fundraising month. But either way, let's go ahead and dip. Nice healthy dose of the mustard. Interesting. I need a non-mustard bite. Checkers. I'm getting Checkers vibes. Even with the mustard, it's a 2 out of 5 clause. If you want to come here and eat with your friends, do that. I wouldn't say don't come. But if you're asking me to sign off on it, the answer is no. Now, upon initial inspection, the first thing I have to say, because I can't help but give slander where slander is due, I'm a bear after all, is that Earl of Sandwich could never. That cross-section alone is already leagues better than what the holiday sandwiches that are here, even when it's not a holiday, is offering Earl of Sandwich. This sandwich landed here on the 24th. It will be available until January 1st. Here at Homecomin, I see cranberry, some thick sliced turkey. There's stuffing here on the bottom on a multi-grain bun. Let's dig in. The turkey is a bit on the dry side. Not completely dry, not like I'm gonna need some water to choke this down dry, but it could be a little bit more moist, but it is well seasoned. And the stuffing and the cranberry are very much in balance so that neither one is overpowering the other, but I can still taste the individual 3 layers. Stuffing, turkey, cranberry sauce, and I love the multi-grain bread. Nice and crisp, toasted. Not too toasted, but toasted. It feels like a Thanksgiving leftover plate in the best kind of way. I would give it 3.75 out of 5. Here you have the normal house-made barbecue chip from Homecomin. You get this as a side with most of their sandwiches. I love that they're house-made. You get a little sauce and onions here on the side. Give it a chomp. Those are the kind of chips that make you forget that something like Lay's chips even exist. I would probably speak more highly of these chips if I get them in to-go bags at the Sunshine Bar outside. Not telling anybody how to run their business, but hey, to-go barbecue chips, I would buy those. 4 to 5 bucks. I decided on the second beverage. Since I'm not a dessert person, I decided to get a dessert-themed drink. At Homecoming's Apple Pie a la Mode. You have their apple pie moonshine with a caramel vodka and then like a cinnamon simple syrup. It's supposed to simulate apple pie. There's a whipped cream, something in here, but not actual cream. Not gonna lie, it does actually taste like liquid apple pie a la mode, but alcoholic. It feels a little less strong than say the Florida Crush, but a bit more tasty. I would give it 4 out of 5. Homecoming doesn't always feel like home if you're not vegan.
Welcome home, you've arrived.
Wrong thing part, but you get the point. Homecoming, again, great place for drinks, but if you are bringing sort of a mixed diet party, it can be kind of literally a mixed bag.
I would not recommend.
Yes. As long as you want to come here to drink beverages, do that. If you do come here and you're vegan or have a mixed party, somebody in your party is vegetarian, vegan, just be warned, it's not so great. Now, I want you guys to know they have a fried cauliflower dish on the menu that's vegetarian. It's not vegan. You go in here for the sake of whatever influence you may ever have, try to convince them to make that dish vegan.
That'd be nice.
They have the know-how. You need them to actually do it. But of course, it's your number one choice in foodie infotainment. If there's anything else you'd like to see us do, the comments is always the only place to find us. Hit the notification bell if you want to see other videos like this, and
we have new videos 5 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday.
We'll see you soon.
Be sure to subscribe and like this video. And if you don't comment, no Christmas bear for you. No bear.
Colds for everybody. But you heard the girl.
tree at 6:30. Have a good night, y'all.